evening, everybody. Good night, or no, good evening, I think is what you say when you say hello.
Talking Dirty
with Maestro. Not just numbers,
not just stats.
It's about what they mean.
I'm going to send to you the information.
Talking Dirty.
And welcome to Talkin Dirty with your boy. Me. That was for Siege. Race to 1, championship done. Few minutes ago. OGs, bring it home. Over the next few days, next few periods of everything, what are you going to hear? All the stories of how the OGs won. Even some stories of how Rocky Mountain Monsters lost. Maestro is not going to take you down that road. I'm going to take you down a real. Here's how we won. Yeah, I said we. You saw a matchup of two very strong and balanced teams that ran similar types of base principles. The difference in this particular game was the OGs had a wider base to pull from for various different reasons. The reality, though, how this is going to extend across the table is not so much of the points at the end of the game, the performances that happen across the table, but the reality of the mindset that is now embedded to every single one of these players. Playing in a championship game is its own set of training, because it's truly about what you do when you do it and being consistent across the table. Again, look at the coaches who are successful. They treat every game like a championship game, because that way when you get into a championship game, you don't have to do anything different. The coaches that make every possession count, the coaches that make every single turn of the basketball or the ball period count. And that's what these two coaches did. Coach Robinson and Coach Dodge. Tip my head. Congratulations. So well done. You embody the best of everything that we try to espouse or see here in SimWorld Prep and SimWorld Hoops at large. The game was everything we wanted it to be. It was not a blowout. It was tight. At any given moment, if we could have turned around for Rocky Mountain, we saw that in various possessions. But I'm going to be honest with you, fam. I'm not feeling the whole Maestro analyze, breakdown number thing. I want to talk to you guys about the spirit of what this game means and what is built up now for that season that for a while seemed that it was so long it was never going to end, to where we are right now. And hopefully what everybody, including the teams that did not make it and the players on those teams that did not make it this far, what you're able to take away from it and what you need to do to build on, not just for the next season in SimWorld Prep, but in SimWorld U or wherever else you might go. So that being said, catch me on the site.
Thank you for listening to the Maestro. Want to get involved? Bring it.
Drop in discord.gg/SimWorld
If you have the brain, join as a coach. If you have the game,
join as a player.
See the game, be the
game.
game. Now, back to the Maestro.
Sorry, we'll be right back. Okay, we're back. And welcome back to Talkin Dirty with your boy. So you notice the broadcasting changes coming up. We're all going to be at different times. Maestro is going to start falling in on Thursdays, as we say in the hood. And my shorts are going to just come out whenever my shorts come out, because that's what my shorts do, baby. They just come out. They do what they do. Okay. All right. My bad. USA. Great championship game. Talked about that. I want to, again, levy some thoughts about how teams and how players, individuals can work to broaden those skill sets as you look forward coming for the rest of your next steps, wherever it might be. One of the things that is helpful in film study is learning how to study tails. Learning how to recognize when a player is about to make a particular move, do a particular whatever. Here is Maestro's first tip and the type of thing that I'm going to be giving up over the course of the off season, and that is the tail does not always happen with the ball. Give you 3 examples. In baseball, when you're facing a pitcher, if the pitcher chews gum, do they continue to chew when they throw a fastball? Do they stop chewing before they throw a breaking ball, whatever their breaking balls might be? Do they continue to chew or throw or blow a bubble before they throw another type of pitch? Those are the things that would tell you more than trying to pick up the ball out of their hands, which you should do anyway, but also if they're fidgeting with the glove trying to get a grip a certain way. Those outside movements, the same thing goes to basketball, by the way. Play against guys, they stop chewing before they make their move. Or they'll start chewing even more as they try to make a certain move to do a fadeaway or a jump shot. Those are the things we give you a lot. The second thing that you need to look for in terms of when you're scouting your opponents, do they stay strong side? In other words, when they come up the court, if they go to the 4 o'clock or 3 o'clock side of the court, do they stay there? Or do they always work their way back to the other side? In other words, do they false flag you? I'm going to go to the 3 o'clock side or the 4 o'clock side because I'm eventually make my move. I'm going to go through. I'm going to cut back around or pass the ball back over to the 7 o'clock or the 8 o'clock side of the court. Those are the things that makes a difference. And lastly, and the biggest tell that you can pick up at this particular stage in your game and watching habits, cut up whenever players drive to the bucket. Put 15 in a row. Because you can do that now. And then you can see, okay, this is what he does. This is what she does right before they make their move. And when they do this, they go to the right. When they do this, they go to the left. And once you pick that up, once you learn that, guess what you now can do? You can see the future. Use your athleticism to get in the way. Take the charge, disrupt their motion, make them uncomfortable, do what you got to do. That last one, by the way, is something I picked up on really early with a really awesome coach in elementary school because I love to take charges. A lot of the old heads know that. And she would sit down with me and she would say, okay, let's watch what these players do to give me the advantage of what to look for. So I can make my step. This is before the 2-step rule, by the way. I can make my step with that 1-step space, take that punch in the chest. Next thing you know, we got the ball and we're moving on. This season was so much fun. Oh, so much more to talk about, so much more to love about it. And hopefully these little hints are going to help you guys get better. If you want to know about anything else, if you want to talk about film study, if you want to talk about things you want to develop in your own game, or if you want the Maestro boring and analytical jargon, I'll give you that too. Whatever makes you happy, whatever makes you good. Remember, my podcast is not my podcast. It's our podcast. It's about what we do together. So holla at your boy. Let me know what you want to hear. Coach Skinny is not working with us, so he's going to be a bigger headache giving me stuff to do because Lord knows I don't get enough sleep as it is. But you guys are here too, so you know what's up. Let's have some fun. Great season, Coach Robinson. Great season, Coach Dodge. Congratulations lifting that trophy, you and all your team. Cannot wait to see what you guys are going to do as you move forward into the next season. Excited already. It's like Christmas all over again. What I told you, like I told you, what I told you. Y'all know the deal. No matter what's going on, John Wick shows up to your house with a suitcase. You just need to move out.
Like, I need to talk to somebody.
Thank you for listening to Maestro.
Thank you again for checking out Maestro. Drop a tag below and give us a piece of your mind. See you next time.
Well, thank you for your time. Have a wonderful day.